Hello and welcome back for more Explore Tulsa as I get ready to get Stevie in the ring and beat him like a drum.
Oh no, I've been beat up in the ring before and I'll never do that again.
Well, luckily at the engine room, you don't have to, but you can train like a boxer while you're getting into the best shape of your life.
My grandfather boxed when he was younger, so we always watched the fights together, and watching Mike Tyson on TV when I was growing up as a kid with him, and gained an interest there. And it wasn't really a boxing club around. I grew up in Sapulpa and ended up doing martial arts instead for about 4 years, just to have something as close to boxing as I could get to. As soon as I got old enough to drive, then I started driving over to Tulsa, North Tulsa Boxing Club, where we started boxing at. And just later on, when I was 30, I ended up going back to nursing school, actually. And it dawned on me that I'd kind of like to start coaching, and so opened a little kind of a storage type facility in Owasso, just going to intent to put a few bags in there and work with some of the local kids for boxing, and then just end up getting obsessed with it and growing the program from there until we came here to Tulsa, and we just kind of went at it full time. Out of the nursing now and just coaching from 5 in the morning till 7 or 8 at night most days now. So. Boxing is definitely a sport that just long distance running is not going to help you in boxing anyway. You need sprints and burst training and interval training to get tired and recover quickly, and that's what boxers do. A big goal for me was to open boxing up to everybody, not just people that wanted to fight. For one, it's hard to have a business just off of fighters. They're few and far in between. And secondly, it's just a fun way to work out, and I don't think it should be out of touch for anybody to be able to do, including people with disabilities. And right now we're working with Parkinson's patients. We actually have a separate gym just for people with Parkinson's syndrome. It's been known for a while that exercise in general is the main thing that slows down the progression of Parkinson's syndrome. It helps build more neuron synapses and relearning activities where the degeneration of the Parkinson's disease has kind of debilitated them as far as their walking and posture and rigidity and hand and eye coordination and things like that. So the boxing workout has been found to be kind of the gold standard in the exercise. They have a lot of freezing issues where they get stuck and they can't elicit a motor response. So the bags become kind of natural cueing systems for them. Whether they're hitting a speed bag or a heavy bag, the swing and the motion of the bag prompts them to continue to punch. So it helps them in that regard. With freezing, there's lots of hip and body twisting involved with boxing, so it helps with rigidity. You'll see a Parkinson's patient and they're real stiff with the waist, and when they turn, they don't use their waist or their head, so the rotation motions that come along with the boxing really helps. Balance and coordination, which would help with any person or athlete. They learn to stand different, they learn to move different. And then just general core strength and being in shape. We've had patients that came in on canes and walkers, and they've gotten rid of them. They don't use them anymore when they come. We've had people that had trouble at home that were falling all the time, and we reduced the amount of times that they fall. It's nice because I get to do both things that I love now. So I get to teach boxing full time, and I get to still use a lot of my nursing skills that I gave up when I quit at the hospital. So it's kind of a perfect blend for me. And then it's really rewarding to see people when they're not just boxing because they just want to. They're boxing because their life depends on it.